Have you ever noticed that every time things start going well, something inside you seems to find a way to mess it all up? It's as if there were an invisible force pulling the rug out from under you, right when prosperity is about to arrive. Maybe you're not being sabotaged by the world. Maybe you're being sabotaged by yourself. Many people, especially after turning 40, live this silent cycle of self-sabotage. They want to change their lives, find stability, financial freedom, rebuild what they lost. But without realizing it, they keep putting themselves back in the same place. They make plans, but never follow through. They save money one month and spend twice as much the next. They promise to study personal finance and end up postponing it. And later turns into never. Mature financial life demands awareness, but the subconscious mind is often still trapped in scarcity. Inside, there's a voice that whispers, "Do I really deserve to prosper? What if I try and fail again? What if the money comes and I lose it all once more?" Those thoughts seem harmless, but they are the roots of self-sabotage. They are what block financial growth after 40, even when the desire is sincere. From a psychological point of view, self-sabotage is a form of self-protection. The brain associates prosperity, success, and change with risk. And risk activates fear. That's why it tries to keep you in the familiar zone, even if that zone is scarcity. The subconscious doesn't want what's best, it wants what's known. And if what's known is difficulty, it will try to keep you there. Often, this starts in childhood. Maybe you heard phrases like, "Money doesn't bring happiness," "Rich people don't go to heaven," or "Better little with peace than much with worry." Those ideas turned into limiting beliefs that shaped your adult behavior. And at 40, 50, or 60, those beliefs are still there, disguised as prudence. But in truth, they're invisible chains. They prevent you from living true prosperity after 40 and make you doubt your own ability. For example, you decide to start a business but spend months planning, waiting for the right time that never comes. Or you start saving money, then find the perfect justification to spend it on something necessary. Or when an investment opportunity appears, your mind shouts, "What if it goes wrong? What if I lose everything?" And fear wins again. It's a mental pattern, the same one that makes you procrastinate, doubt yourself, spend impulsively, or quit before the finish line. Self-sabotage isn't lack of willpower. It's an inner conflict between what you want and what you believe you deserve. And only when you heal that emotional root can the prosperity plan for those over 40 finally bear real fruit. Science proves that your brain has neuroplasticity, meaning it can reprogram itself, even after 40, 50, or 60. Neuroplasticity allows you to create new habits, new neural pathways, new meanings about money and success. But to do that, you must break the cycle of unconscious repetition. You must observe yourself. Every time you're about to sabotage your own progress, ask yourself, what am I trying to avoid? What truly scares me about prospering? Sometimes the answer runs deep. Fear of being judged, fear of losing control, fear of repeating the past, fear of not being worthy of abundance after 40. But simply asking the question already weakens the pattern. Take the real-life example of J.K. Rowling, author of Harry Potter. She wrote her first book while living on government assistance as a single mother. She was rejected by 12 publishers before finally being accepted. And in several interviews, she admitted her biggest challenge wasn't writing. It was believing she was worthy of success. Her mind used to sabotage her, whispering that no one would care about her story. But when she broke that pattern and finally believed in her own worth, prosperity came. And it came on a global scale. That's the power of a mind aligned with worthiness. Self-sabotage is the opposite of self-confidence. And without confidence, there is no lasting prosperity. Money might come, but it slips through your fingers. That's why so many people earn well, yet still fear the future, because deep down, they don't feel safe to receive, nor worthy to keep what they have. True financial freedom after 40 doesn't begin in your bank account. It begins in your mind. It's born the moment you stop fighting against yourself. A study in behavioral psychology shows that human beings tend to repeat situations until they finally learn what they need to learn from them. So, if you keep attracting the same kind of financial difficulty, maybe the problem isn't the world. Maybe it's the lesson you haven't learned yet. Self-sabotage is unconscious repetition. Prosperity is intentional awareness. So, ask yourself, in which areas of your mature financial life are you still repeating the past? Do you avoid looking at your finances with clarity? Do you feel uncomfortable imagining yourself with more money than your parents ever had? Do you feel guilty when you spend on yourself? These questions are portals to self-knowledge, because each one reveals a hidden belief, and only what is revealed can be transformed. Abundance after 40 is wiser. It doesn't come through haste, it comes through presence. It's not about earning more, it's about allowing more. Allowing yourself to learn, to prosper, to fail, to begin again. Financial life in midlife can be your greatest chapter if you stop sabotaging yourself. Because when you stop fighting against yourself, the universe stops fighting against you. To reframe self-sabotage is to understand that it's not an enemy, it's a signal, a request from your own mind, asking you to look at something that still hurts. Instead of blaming yourself, welcome it. Tell yourself, I no longer need to protect myself from success. I can trust in my preparation. I deserve to live in prosperity. And repeat it as many times as necessary. Because each time you affirm it, your brain starts to believe it. And what the brain believes, the body executes. Remember, no one can prosper while being at war with themselves. Self-sabotage is the lock that keeps the wheel of abundance from turning. But the good news is, it can be replaced by self-responsibility. And self-responsibility is the beginning of financial independence and maturity. It's the moment you understand that no one is coming to save you, but you can save yourself. And when that power awakens, everything changes. At 40, 50, or 60, you have something no course can teach: experience. And experience is the perfect soil to plant a new mindset of prosperity. It's not too late to build wealth and maturity. In fact, it's the perfect time. Because now you know the value of things, not just their price. Now you understand that money isn't the goal, it's the means. The means to express who you are, to create freedom, to live with dignity. So today, choose something different. Stop holding yourself back. Stop starting and stopping. Stop believing it's too late. Life isn't over. It's calling you to your next level. And that level requires courage. The courage to see yourself as worthy, capable, and deserving. Self-sabotage is an old story, but prosperity is a new script. And the one writing it now is you. It's never too late to prosper. It's never too late to overcome yourself. If this content resonated with you, take the next step. Check out the link I left below in the comments. And if this message helped you, give it a like, share it, leave your comment, and don't forget to subscribe with the bell on.